Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about a beauty subscription box, and specifically about the one called Swan Beauty. It comes in this beautiful little package and it's all about finding your beauty. So if you're familiar with any subscription boxes, then you kind of maybe understand the basic premise of this one. I used to be a subscriber to Birchbox. You basically get samples sent to you every month of different products you can try, and then with Birchbox you would then go onto their website and order maybe a full-size item of what you ended up liking in your box. So here's how Swan Beauty is different. We're going to kind of open the box and unbox it together. I have already looked into it because I couldn't wait. So but we'll go into it together and I'll explain how it's different than any other of the subscription boxes that are even out on the market right now. So let's get into it. Okay, so it comes in this beautiful box. It says Swan Beauty and it's perfectly packaged, and it just says curated beauty, hand selected for you by our experts. So that's why Swan Beauty is so different. So you fill out a profile on their website. Everything that you need to know about Swan Beauty is linked in the description box below. This is not sponsored, by the way. This is just me wanting to tell you about Swan Beauty. So for what that's worth, there you go. The difference is you fill out a profile for yourself, obviously, about things that interest you, whether it be makeup or skincare. Those are the two things you're going to focus on. About your skin, about your preferences, about things you like, what you're needing. So there's different basically options you can choose. There's a make me over one, which means they're just going to pick a bunch of different things for you. There's maybe you're looking for a specific product, maybe you're solely on the hunt for the best foundation possible. They can help you with that. So again, everything's linked below if you wanted to kind of go on this journey for yourself and have people select this for you. So why this is so cool, number one, it's still 2021, right? We all know what 2020 was. We weren't really going out to Sephora and having color matches done and all that kind of stuff. Even if we're not in a pandemic, I am not someone who has the time who can go in Sephora and spend the hours that I want to, have someone color match me, do all the research, find the different products that are good for my skin type, for all the issues my skin maybe has, things like that, right? So they do all of this for you. So you fill out a profile and everything is basically selected for you based on your profile preferences, and it's selected by their experts. So makeup artists, like people who do this for a living, they're color matching you. Today I'm wearing one of the foundations that's actually in my box. The color match is perfect. I really like this foundation. It's good for my skin type, everything like that. So let's get into the box and I think it'll explain more. And so this is kind of what it looks like inside. So you can see everything in here. So why this is also different, not only is someone handpicking this stuff for you based on your preferences of what you're looking for and what you're wanting, they give you your samples of the products they've sent you. But what's really cool about it is a couple of things. They give you an entire booklet showing you how to wear the makeup if yours came with makeup, how to apply the skincare regimens, things like that. I'll show you two in a second. But then you also get the full size items. So if you decide that you want to keep it, you've got 5 days to check out, and you already have the product. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I love this moisturizer, I want to keep it, you already have it. You just go on the website, check out saying I'm keeping this, I'm not keeping this, and you can send it back, or you just keep everything. It's $25 for the subscription. It happens every 3 months, I believe. That's what I'm pretty sure happens with mine. And that $25 goes towards anything you purchase. So I don't know, I feel like that's really cool. One of my last boxes I got, this is only my second box I've gotten, and my last box I got concealer. The concealer was $32. I had already paid $25, so I paid that difference, which is not much, right? So that's what's different about this also, is you already have the full size. So if I decide, yes, I'm absolutely obsessed with this foundation, I already have the foundation. I don't have to go out into a store and go do all the exhaustive research and follow all the people who talk about foundation. Someone already found me a really great product. So say you don't like something, they ask you what you didn't like about it, and maybe in your next box you get something different, maybe something you do like. So it comes with a really cute little headband. It tells you to check out online within 5 days. And like this is a full-size palette. So the colors in the palette, which are totally up my alley, and you can tell them like the colors you like and don't like. These are like great everyday products, and that's one of the reasons I love it so much. So, all right, so back to this little folder. When you open it, it's gonna tell you a little note and how they picked for you, what kind of skin you have. So this one says, since you have dry skin, I started by pulling a super rich moisturizer that will strengthen your skin's natural moisture. I won't bore you anymore, but it's just a really cool insert about your skin, about what you want it to do. So for example, it says daytime look. It kind of goes over how to put your eyeshadow on, how to put everything on. I think this is really cool if you're someone who doesn't dabble in a lot of makeup. Makeup makes me super happy, so I don't know that I've ever really looked at these cards, but I think this is extremely helpful to give you different looks, different ideas for looks, things like that. So I really appreciate those cards. If you get any skincare in your product, it's gonna go through like how to use your skincare, and it comes through like probably your most important part. So say you do want to know something, this goes through the items they've sent you and how much they are and everything like that. So for example, the foundation's $48. If I wanted to keep it, I've already paid $25, so I pay the difference, right? And it comes with a return label. So whatever you don't want to keep, if anything, you're just gonna mail it back and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to go to post office. I usually just schedule a pickup on USPS.com, and that's it. So let's talk about the samples. This is the little sample pack, which I think is just adorable, and it comes with everything you would need to really test it out. So for example, this is the moisturizer, and it tells you in the bottom, so you know exactly what product you're using. If you say you were someone who didn't really give a hoot about makeup and you just wanted to do skincare, you would obviously want to know what it is. You'd want to know that regardless, right? But anyways, so there's your moisturizer. What I also loved is the fact that I got an eyeshadow palette. So pretty hard to test out an eyeshadow palette with samples, but what's really cool is they give you a little trio of basically a whole eye look for you to really test out if it's something that you like. So you can see it. So it's just kind of a loose it's a loose eyeshadow, plenty to be able to try it on. So I really think that that's cool. This is the first palette I've gotten, and I really like that. And then they give you enough tools. So I don't usually use these tools just because I have my own brushes, but I'll tell you who loves these, and that would be my daughter. So all these different little applicator brushes, a little tiny fluffy brush, an applicator, makeup sponge. So I think this is pretty genius to be able to let you actually try the product, see if you like it. And I love the fact that if you wanted to have a full-size product, you already have it. You don't have to wait for it. So if you do love the moisturizer, you already have the moisturizer. You don't have to wait to get it and deal with your dry skin, you know? So I'm pretty much loving, I haven't tried the eyeshadow palette yet, but I can tell you based on the color of my eyes that they picked this because of the color of my eyes. I have blue eyes, obviously, and these are very coppery brown colors that work really well with blue eyes. So I think number one, super helpful that makeup artists are kind of behind the scenes picking out these items based solely on what you've said you wanted and then what they know would work well for you, because they do this all the time. I think that sets them apart. What also sets them apart? The samples, the full-size items. Do I need to go on? Is this making sense? So I feel like this is a great gift. They have gift cards if you wanted to get this for someone, just to let them try it. I think it is a great product for anybody who doesn't want to go out in a store and try stuff on, who doesn't want to do exhaustive research, who doesn't want to try to color match themselves in an aisle somewhere. I just think it's pretty genius. Okay, so let's recap. It's $25. You can get a gift card. It's a perfect Valentine's gift. There is my commentator. She's always here in every video. If you go back through my channel, I can't escape her. I don't know why. It's like I start talking and she comes from the depths of wherever she may be. But it's a great gift for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, birthdays, anniversaries, anything like that. I just think it's a really cool idea. You end up getting to pretty much tell someone what you want and they do it for you, and then you get to try it. You don't lose anything, honestly. Yes, it's $25, so what if you don't like anything? I feel like that's hard. If you don't like anything, then you get a sample of products. It's $25. It's no different than Birchbox. What I did not like about Birchbox is it left me with all these teeny tiny samples of sometimes crap. And I am so opposite. Whatever opposite of hoarding is, like not minimalist, I feel like that's too far. I'm not. I couldn't handle all the samples. It drove me nuts. I used to subscribe to another one. I can't remember the name. Maybe Pixie or I don't remember, but same thing. I just couldn't deal with the samples, and because just came in like all the samples. But I like all the little test samples because I feel like it's just enough for you to fully try it, for you to actually try the stuff, and it doesn't start building up. Those boxes also were monthly boxes, and I feel like that's too much. All the samples, all the crap everywhere. So I like the fact that this is not monthly. You like something? Awesome. You have your sheet. You can see how much it is. If you want to keep it, you can keep it because you have the full-size items, which is awesome. If not, you can send it back in your box. The box it came in can be your shipping box to send back. They already have the return label. All you have to do is let your mail person take it away, and that's it. So make sure you check out within 5 days, and you're good to go. It's really a win-win situation. I think it's really cool to be able to try products without having to purchase the entire product only to find out that foundation sucked. You know what I mean? So I just think that's awesome. And I'm a big fan. Again, this is not sponsored. I just really like it. So I wanted to do a quick video. This came in the mail yesterday, and I thought, I wonder if the people know about Swan Beauty, and I want to talk about it. So I decided to talk about it. Here I am talking about it. I hope you found this video helpful. Again, I've linked anything helpful that I could think of about Swan Beauty or the founders or anything like that down in the description box below. If you guys like this type of video, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!